Space travel has captured people's imaginations for generations, and that's why the Air and Space Museum here in Washington, D.C. has been one of the most popular museums, with roughly 3 million visitors every year. But in recent weeks, with astronauts going back to the moon's orbit, there's been a real buzz around here.
Just ask some of the youngest museum visitors about the recent launch, and you'll hear one word quite a bit.
I saw a video of it. It's cool.
I thought it was super cool.
It's cool.
Nearly 57 years since astronauts first landed on the moon.
The moon is interesting.
And it's still captivating the minds of young people and the young at heart.
Do you still get like a wow factor when you look up?
Yeah. I mean, it's the coolest thing ever.
Roger Lanius is a former chief historian for NASA and a self-described space nut. He tells us that the Apollo mission came at a very different time politically.
And this was about winning the Cold War.
And this rivalry opened the door for an unprecedented amount of spending. Adjusting for inflation, NASA's budget surpassed a whopping $70 billion in the mid-60s. Compare that to today, when NASA's budget is less than $25 billion.
We're doing it for much, much, much less than that today.
There are signs that the budget could get even smaller. President Donald Trump's most recent budget proposal included a cut of nearly $6 billion, slashing NASA's budget by 23%. And this could be an issue for the many states that rely on NASA's spending. According to the Planetary Society, these 6 states took in at least $1 billion from NASA, with California, Maryland, Alabama, and Texas topping the list. Meanwhile, at the same time, the budget is exploding for the U.S. Space Force, created in 2019 during President Donald Trump's first term. The budget for 2026 was nearly $40 billion.
You can only spend $1 once. That shows you what the priorities are.
Casey Dreyer is the chief of space policy for the Planetary Society, and he says that the Space Force has a very different mission than NASA, more focused on defense and national security. And Dreyer says that the modern space race also includes a number of private companies, as billionaires like Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos launch their own space ventures.
For a public space program with national priorities, we need NASA in the driver's seat.
But while NASA's future budget remains uncertain, one thing is clear. People's fascination with the moon and astronauts getting there remains unchanged. Reporting at the Air and Space Museum in Washington, D.C., I'm Koslof, Spectrum News.